Hey y'all, welcome to story time. Yeah, okay, while you guys are getting logged in, maybe get a snack, get your favorite toy or stuffed animal so we can read together. I'm gonna hop on over here to the Facebook I See Me bookstore page and check in with our friends that are tuning in over there. Yeah, we do a simultaneously broadcasted read story time. Yeah. So there we go. Okay. Coming on in, create live. Yay. Okay, I think we are almost there. Some juice. Oh, that's good juice. Good juice right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do. All right, go live. Go live. Boom. Super excited to have you all with me today. It's always fun to read with friends. Don't you agree? I do. Just my opinion, but I think it's fabulous to read with friends. And if you guys are out there, and hopefully you are, and I'm just not reading by myself, but hey, Tinkerbell's here. Come here, Tinkerbell. Come here. Tinkerbell, say hi. The pets love to read with you. Yep, she came in to say thank you for feeding her lunch. She wanted to show off her sweater. Yeah, because she doesn't have a whole lot of fur, so sweaters come in handy. Say hi, Tinkerbell. Hi. Oh, don't be shy. Don't be shy. She just finished eating. I am so glad that was a burp and not the other end. Anyway, all right, y'all. Let me make sure the phone's turned off. Just waiting for a few friends to join us. Oh, hey, everybody. Who is signed in and who is watching and ready to read stories with me today? Let me know who's out there. Do. Okay, so while you guys are getting checked in, I am going to put the commercial that I, myself, Ms. Tracey, am in. I'm going to put that in the comments section. Hey, Colin, Destiny of Brooklyn. Hey, y'all. I haven't heard from y'all in a little while. I'm so glad to hear you guys on board. So, like I was just saying, I am putting in there the commercial that I did for a local grocery store here in St. Louis. Well, I guess no, don't end live video. What are you talking about? Knock it off. No, we're not ending a live video. So I just put it in the comments section. You guys, you have to go on there for me and hit the little thumbs up button, just like I want you to do on the Read to Me Ms Tracey YouTube channel. Do that over there as well. Give it the thumbs up and subscribe. You can even comment, hey, I saw Ms. Tracey. You don't like my earrings? They're like little feathers. No, I didn't kill the bird, okay? I may have smoked him and ate him, but I didn't kill him. But nevertheless, I love my feather earrings, except for the fact that if I'm doing story time and I go, oh, what is that? I thought it was a bug on my neck. So just remind me, Miss Tracey, it's your earrings. Oh, yeah, it's my earrings. But they're really pretty. I love feather earrings. Okay, so I've got quite a few stories lined up. The majority of the stories that I have are regarding unicorns. So hopefully there's some guys in here. We've got some guy stories in unicorns and some unicorn guys. Miss Nether, don't be laughing at me, girl. Laugh with me. It's true. Sometimes even with my hair, if I'm laying in bed or something and my hair is down and it like touches my forehead, I go, it's a bug. I'm always worried that there's a bug on me. Okay. So, this is natural goofy. This is why this story time thing is a natural fit for me. Are you guys laughing at me right now? Okay, it's funny. I said it to be funny. Anyway, if you can't laugh at yourself, who the heck can you laugh at, right? It's best to laugh at yourself and have friends laughing with you. Okay, so guys, I've got some books that I got from the library, and then I also have some books that I got from you from Read to, oh Lord, that's my channel. Read to Me Ms Tracey. And I also have some books that I got from the I See Me bookstore. Ooh, all right, slow down, Ms Tracey. I just got back from the food share and I took food around to different people because there was so much food. They were going to throw it away and I just couldn't let that happen because I know people are hungry, right? Anywho, hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. All right, Tinkerbell, you're going to probably have to sit down, honey. Yeah, you're going to sit down. Thank you very much. Okay. Can you guys hear me and everything okay? Volume up. All righty. Volume is up. Let's get this book story time started. Woo, 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 woo. So a couple of the books that I got, since we've got Colin, watching along with this, I didn't want to give him too much unicorn stuff. So this is Swift Walker. It's a space adventure, and it's written by Verlyn Tarlton. Now, I'll tell you, Swift Walker, I believe we did another Swift Walker, and it was geography related. Oops, sorry. See, should have sat down. Well, at least you didn't yell about it. Okay. Anyway, Swift Walker is very adventurous. He goes on all types of science and mathematical and geographical adventurers. Yeah, so this one is all about space. Yeah. Did anybody see that moon that was out during the day? What was that day? Oh, it was Friday. Did you guys see that? You gotta pay attention to the sun and the clouds and all that good stuff. It's pretty cool. Swift Walker, a space adventure. This was for Colin, because I know Colin, so far we only know that Colin's the only boy that's watching with us right now. If there's any other boys out there, forgive me. I don't know. You guys haven't checked in. I don't know who's out there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We might have even read this one. This looks familiar. Maybe did I read it okay, whatever. Colin, we're reading this one for you. Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, and the asteroid belt, Mars, Earth, Venus, Mercury, and the sun. Hey, it looks like that sun is the biggest planet out there. And how many are there? Let's count. 1 planet, 2 planet, 3 planet, 4 planet, 5 planet, 6 planets, 7 planets, 8 planets, 9 divine 9 planets. And this is dedicated to Verlyn Tarlton. Oh, and the pictures are drawn by Norma, Andriani, Putri. Yeah, so nice pictures that she drew there. Here we go. Swift Walker walked faster than everybody. Even his little dog could barely keep up with him. He walked fast at home, at the park, and at school. His sister would always say, "One day you'll walk so fast you won't be able to stop." Sounds like it. Hey, Tyler and Tyson. I've got some more boys here. Hi, Miss Tanisha. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. After a great day in science class, Swift and his sister were walking home from school when he asked, "Do you know the 4 planets closest to the sun are rocky, and the 4 farthest from the sun are like balls of gas?" Ooh, I bet it's funky on those planets. Swift really liked science, and he loved space movies. "Well, I knew about the rocky planets," his sister replied, as she went into the house to get a snack. She liked science too, but she was hungry. I hear you, girlfriend. Swift kept right on walking. He was not ready to go inside yet, So he walked and walked, still thinking about planets, until his feet suddenly started walking all on their own. His sister was right. They would not stop. Before Swift could blink, he was walking over the streets, straight over the clouds, and right into outer space. His school clothes turned into a spacesuit, and his book bag turned into a rocket-powered jetpack. Ooh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Could it be? Swift walked right onto a planet, Mercury. Swift could see lots of craters, and the whole planet was covered in giant wrinkles. Mercury was a lot smaller than Earth, but also a lot hotter. Really hot. Could it be because Mercury was so close to the sun? It was so hot that Swift could feel his suit melting. Woo, it's getting hot in here. Swift sprang into action. He jumped so high, he landed on Venus. Venus was covered in volcanoes and rocks made from lava. When he looked up, he saw thick clouds that looked like a big, fluffy blanket. It was hot, and the air was so heavy, Swift could barely move. Swift powered up his jetpack and zoomed way past Earth, all the way to Mars. Mars was a rocky planet that reminded Swift of Earth. The planet looked red because the rocks had bits of rusty iron in them. Mars had 2 moons that looked like balls of clay. Swift was so excited. What would he see next? Just then, Swift saw a ring of rocks, an asteroid belt. Wow! He had to think fast and maneuver through them. That was close. Yes, if you get hit by an asteroid rocks, you think it's going slow, but it's really moving fast. And man, you bang one of those up against you. It is over. When he looked up, he saw Jupiter. He could see that Jupiter was a very large planet made of gas with so many moons, he couldn't even count them. He couldn't count them all. Between the great red spot going like a hurricane and Jupiter spinning so fast, Swift had to battle massive winds and hurled right over, I wonder what planet next, Saturn. Swift saw what looked like thousands of sparkling rings around Saturn. He could not walk there because his planet was made of gas, just like Jupiter. Swift noticed something. Some of the moons on Saturn were very small, while others were very big. Swift saw Titan, Saturn's biggest moon. I didn't even know that Saturn had a moon named Titan. Did you guys know that? Tyler and Tyson, did y'all know that? I didn't know that. Wow, he said. Amazing. He kept right on going, and soon he spotted Uranus, or Uranus. Swift felt the freezing cold coming from Uranus. Good thing he had his spacesuit on. Yeah, good thing. Uranus had rings that were hard to see, and not as many moons as Jupiter. Unlike the other planets, Uranus was tipped on its side. Well, if it's round, how do we know it's tipped on its side? Very interesting, he thought. I agree. I think it's pretty interesting too. Swift did a somersault in his spacesuit right over. Man, that would be so cool to do somersaults in space. Neat. He tipped right over to Neptune. He floated right over Neptune's 13 moons. 13 moons. All of a sudden, a volcano erupted on Triton, Neptune's largest moon. Gas and dust flew everywhere. By this time, Swift was hungry. He took a gigantic leap and headed right back to, where do you and I live? On Earth. For the first time, he noticed how much of Earth was covered by oceans. Then Swift saw living things such as plants and animals and people. Soon, Swift's feet touched the ground. His rocket-powered backpack was his old book bag again, and his sister was waiting for him on his front porch. "Swift, where have you been?" she asked. Swift told her all about his great space adventure. "You walked all the way into space?" his sister asked. "Yes, I have superpowers," Swift said. "Well, I don't know about superpowers, but I'll bet you make a super astronaut," she said. "An astronaut with superpowers," Swift thought. And here's some fun facts about the solar system. It says scientists who study the universe beyond the Earth are called astronomers or astrophysicists. An astrophysicist studies all the stuff in the universe and how it works. A star is a ball of gas that gives off light and heat and is held together by its own gravity. Light, heat, and gravity are all kinds of energy, so stars are almost entirely made of energy. The star closest to Earth is the sun. Our solar system is the sun and all of the planets and other space stuff that orbit or revolve around the sun. And then it tells you all about the other planets, Mercury and Venus, all of them, Uranus and Neptune, the ice giants. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. Pluto and the dwarf planets. Pretty cool. And then look. Yeah, guess what? She was a little boy and she was a little girl just like you were maybe back in the day. Miss Nethra? Yeah, what about Miss Brooklyn? She kind of looks like she could be one of us, right? Verlyn Tarlton, a native Washingtonian, is a mother, a wife, speaker, and author. She got her love of reading and writing from her late grandfather, Albert W. Haskins. Yeah, he was a university professor in Washington, D.C. And look, there's some other books. I think this is, Continental Journey. This is the one that we did. Yeah, this is the one we did, that one, where he did different continents and things like that. So cool beans. Cool beans. I love it, love it, love it. Yes. Okay, so I am glad I put my phone on vibrate. Oh, shoot. Because it looks like everybody is calling me, probably because of the commercial. You guys have got to go up here and check out the commercial that I'm in, okay? And do me a favor and give it the thumbs up. And then once you're done there, then go on over to Read to Me Ms Tracey. Give it a thumbs up as well. You know, you can always go there at YouTube and like some of the videos that you see and replay some of the videos that we've uploaded for our story times. Maybe we had a favorite story. One of our readers, they love the one book that we read last week. It's called Max Speed. Sam and Ellis. That's right. Sam and Ellis. They love that book. So they can always go back. They can come to the I See Me bookstore and watch it there, or they can go to the Read to Me Ms Tracey at YouTube channel and watch it there. Now, you know, I'm always telling you guys to give yourself a hug, right? Right. So I found a book called The Hug. Yeah. I'm going to read one of these in the beginning. And then there's another one. There's two stories. But I love it. I love it, love it, love it. As a matter of fact, let me demonstrate for you all who do not know how to give yourself a hug. Take one arm, raise it in the air, wrap it around. Take the other arm, wrap it back around. Oh, and then you squeeze. Oh, yeah. You squeeze so tight. Squeeze. That's it. That's all it is. You can't love the one you want. You love the one you're with. So give yourself a hug. It's your daily vitamin. All right. So I've been waiting to watch this, or to read this one to you. So, okay, here we go. Eoin, McLaughlin, and Polly Dunbar wrote this book. It's called The Hug. Tortoise was feeling sad. As sad as a tortoise can feel. So sad, only one thing could help. Hello, said Tortoise. Hello, said Badger, eating berries. Oh, sorry, I can see that. There, how about this? I'll scooch over. There we go, that's better. Might you give me a big hug? Asked Tortoise. Oh, I'm sorry, but my hands are sticky, replied Badger. True story. And he went back to eating his berries. Might I trouble you for a small hug? Asked Tortoise. Not right now, said Rabbit. Unfortunately, I'm digging a very important hole. Dig, 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 dig. Do you have time for a quick hug? Asked Tortoise. Not today, replied Frog. Sorry, but I have to jump over there now. I mean, really doesn't take that much time to give a person a hug. I mean, really. He couldn't just hug him and then jumped over there? But no, some people are just too busy for a hug. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Why will no one hug me? Asked Tortoise. It's your shell, replied Owl. It's just so very hard. But don't worry, there's someone for everyone. Now, I am even more sad, said Tortoise. Will I ever find someone to hug? I know how you feel, Tortoise. Boy, I know how you feel. And that's when they met. Tortoise and Hedgehog. And that's when they hugged. That's when they hugged. As happy as a hug can make you. As happy as two can be. Two someone's can be. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy hugs. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta turn it again. I can't read it upside down. And that's when they... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I do that right? Hold on. Wait. And that's when they hugged. Wait. I'm confused. What happened here? Hold on. This happened to me the first time I read this story. And I swore I wasn't going to let it happen to me again. They hugged as happy as two someones can be. Oh, that's what it is. It starts over. Did we start with the hedgehog or the turtle? We started with the turtle. Okay, so then we get the hug. Hedgehog was feeling sad as a hedgehog can feel. So sad, only one thing could help. Hello, said Hedgehog. Hello, said Fox. Please, may I have a hug? Asked Hedgehog. I'd love to, replied Fox, but I've just got to knock over that bend. Mm-hmm. Bang, bang, crash, bang, 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 bang. Starting to see a pattern here. I'm feeling quite sad and would very much like a hug, said Hedgehog. I'm a little busy counting all of my nuts, replied Squirrel, who only had 3 nuts. 1, 2, 3. That's all he had, 3 nuts. He just didn't want to give him a hug. Now I'll have to start over. 1, 2, 3. Look, he's got his furry little tail on his face. Might you give me just a little small hug? Begged Hedgehog. Perhaps after I sing my song, Magpie, which is quite long. Will no one hug me? Hedgehog sniffed. You're just a little bit tricky to hug, replied Owl, with all of your prickles. But don't worry, there's someone for everyone. Now I'm even more sad, said Hedgehog. Will I ever find someone to hug? And that's when they met. And that's when they hugged. Oh, the most wonderful hug that 2 someones can do. They met and they hugged. Shooby-dooby-doo. That was called The Hug by Eoin, McLaughlin, and Polly Dunbar. The Hug. I said I wasn't going to make that happen the first time I read that. Okay, so now we've got unicorn stuff. Unicorn stuff. Here we go. Unicorns are the worst by Alex Willan. For hundreds of years, I have gone about completing my important goblin business in peace. From documenting spells, to gathering ingredients for spells, to alphabetizing the ingredients I've gathered for spells. No distractions, no interruptions, just me and my work. But guess who decided to move into the meadow next door? Unicorns! Huh. Now I know what you are going to say. Unicorns are the best. Magical, blah, 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 blah. That's true, but a lot of things are magical, like elves and fairies, and what's the other one? Oh yeah, elves, fairies, and goblins. That's right. Goblins. I have studied the forgotten magic that lies deep within the earth. I know spells that can transform socks into slugs. I can turn broccoli into ice cream. Still tastes like broccoli though. And I have mastered the 3-strand braid. But despite all of this, does anyone ever ask to have a goblin-themed birthday party? I've never heard of one. Have you? No, I haven't. Look at all the party supplies. All of a tub of glitter, unicorn ring toss, bouncy horse, all the stuffed animals, and he's got slug chow. Ooh. Meanwhile, all unicorns do is frolic around all day on their dainty little unicorn hooves. Frolicking isn't even hard. Goblins can frolic. We just choose not to. Horse plus pointy equals unicorn. A unicorn stare feels like they are hugging you with their eyes. I don't get it. They are just horses with pointy heads. I have pointy ears, but you don't hear me carrying on about it. And the glitter. So much glitter. Do you realize how hard it is to get glitter out of a smock? It's got glitter everywhere. Oh boy, that's funny. Little booty. They are constantly playing their instrument. Newsflash, unicorns. Not everyone likes harp music. And the tea parties. So many tea parties. It's not like they ever asked me to one of their tea parties. Not that I would have time for tea parties when there's all this important work to be done. It's not like this shrub is going to document itself. Do I enjoy a cup of tea? Perhaps the occasional crumpet. Well, we'll never know because someone around here has to take their work seriously. You know what? I wouldn't go to one of their silly tea parties, even if they did ask me. You know why? This is sounding more and more like somebody I know, but I can't mention no names. Anyway, because unicorns are the worst. Well, tell us how you really feel about it. I would rather be neighbors with gnomes, or this dragon, or a chicken, or a wait a minute. Have you ever seen a chicken that color? Oh, it's the bush. Sorry, I thought that was the chicken plumage. Chicken. Dragon! Ooh, wait! Run for your lives! Save yourselves, my little sock slugs! Gulp! Ooh, the dragon took a bite out of his ear. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess unicorns do have some good traits. Oh, they're defending their buddy, their neighbor. For instance, did you know that their glitter can put out dragon fire? I didn't know that. And that harp music can be quite disorienting. Those dainty hooves pack quite a wallop, and it turns out a unicorn's horn is more than just pointing. Pew, 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 pew. All right, fine. As far as neighbors go, unicorns aren't that bad, but I think we can all agree dragons are the worst. Yeah, I think I can agree with that. And all that glitter. Yeah, cool beans. That was called Unicorns Are the Worst by Alex Willan. Okay, got another couple of unicorn books. And let's see. All right. Yeah, we got a couple more here. Do. Now, oh, I need a drink. Thirsty. Okay. Thank you very much. Hi, Tanisha. You guys still with us? I hope Colin, Destiny, and Brooklyn are still with us as well. And okay, so here, let's do this one. We'll do this one next. Okay. The Unicorn Came to Dinner. By Lauren DeStefano and illustrated by Gaia Cornwall. The unicorn came to dinner. Can you see it okay? Again, She smelled nice, but she was very rude. She never waited for an invitation, and she tracked hoofprints on the carpet after it had just been vacuumed. The hoofprints were shaped like hearts, but that was beside the point. Yes, especially it had just been vacuumed. The unicorn stomped into the kitchen. She sat in Elizabeth's chair. It was a small chair, and unicorn butts are pretty large. Yes, now they're up there. Is the unicorn here again? Dask asked, looking up from the pot of freshly boiled carrots. Where is Elizabeth? Meh, meh, the unicorn said, and this meant I ate her. In unicorn talk. Oh my goodness. You ate our Elizabeth? Mom said. That's a shame. She set the chicken on the table. Would you like some carrots? Dad asked. Nah, nah, the unicorn said. That meant I hate carrots. Now, I don't know about you, but if my guest unicorn, like if I was at my mom and dad's house and the unicorn ate me, I know one person. Now, my dad would be kind of cool about it, but my mama, man, I'd feel so sorry for that unicorn because my mama don't play messing with her baby. Now, she can treat me however she wants to, but you better not do it. Anywho, then she knocked over the butter dish with her horn. Unicorns have terrible manners, Mom said. After dinner, the unicorn stomped upstairs to do Elizabeth's homework. It was the least she could do, given that she had eaten her. The unicorn was an exceptional speller and could count to 100, but it was well known that she struggled with subtraction. Unicorns are also quite tall and their horns are quite long, which makes sitting at a desk hard, but she managed. The unicorn took a bubble bath before bedtime and splashed water everywhere. Mom closed her eyes and counted to 5. Look, she can barely fit in the tub. Man, that is one huge unicorn. Then she dried the unicorn's mane with Elizabeth's favorite towel. It's bedtime, Mom said. Meh, meh, the unicorn said. This meant 5 more minutes. Nay, Mom said, which meant no. The unicorn felt very silly wearing Elizabeth's pajamas, but she put them on, clip-clopped into bed, and waited to be kissed goodnight. Dad came to the doorway. Is the unicorn still in the house? He asked. Nay, the unicorn said. I'm starting to get smart to this book. I think Mom and Dad know something about this unicorn. That's too bad. Dad pulled the chair from Elizabeth's desk and sat. I never expected to see a unicorn so many times in 1 week. This is the 4th time you've come over for dinner. Huh. I guess they must like the unicorn likes the cooking and the treatment that they get. The unicorn hugged Elizabeth's teddy bear. The teddy bear had been waiting on the bed where Elizabeth always left it. The first week of school can be scary, Dad said, but unicorns aren't scared of school, are they? Aww. Nay, the unicorn said. If you see Elizabeth, tell her that we miss her very much, Dad said. Tell her that I made her favorite jelly sandwiches. But I don't know if a unicorn can open a lunchbox. It's true that unicorns aren't scared of school. And it's also true that unicorn hooves aren't meant for opening things. But the lunchbox had a handle that fit perfectly in Elizabeth's hand. Unicorns can't do diving board either, or play basketball at recess. But Elizabeth can. Oh. Good night, unicorn, Dad said, and turned out the light. Click. Good night, Mom and Dad, said Elizabeth. I knew Mom and Dad knew what was going on. Did Elizabeth fool you also? Very cute story. I like it a lot. It's a story about imagination, being a kid, and using the imagination to kind of, if you're afraid of something or, sometimes kids use different ways to express how they're feeling about things. And this is what was going on with Elizabeth. It's a good bedtime story as well. That was The Unicorn Came to Dinner by Lauren DeStefano and illustrated by Gaia Cornwall. Okay, now I have another unicorn story, and it is called Unicorn is Maybe Not So Great After All. And it's by Bob Shea. I like Bob Shea's books. I got this one from the library as well. It's finally here, the first day of school. Have a great day. Every day is great when you're a super special unicorn. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh, the first day of school. My stomach is full of butterflies, and not just because I ate all those butterflies. Don't be silly. There's nothing to be nervous about. But let me go first in case there are photographers. I'm back! Wow, this is going to be the best year ever. Famous author Bob Shea is coming. Unicorn, no flying in the hall. Being a unicorn used to mean something around here, but now all anyone cares about are rubber bands that look like other things. Let's see, the rabbits are a turtle in his shell, a bicycle tire, a donut, the moon, a round rock, the nucleus of an atom, a round fish, me, a hole in the polar ice. Hey, unicorn, what a long face. Goat, do people say I'm a unicorn? What? No. No one says anything about you at all. But everyone is sure bananas for these fantastic new rubber bands that look like all sorts of different things. I love school. New and fantastic, eh? That's it. I'll be the newest, most fantastic unicorn this school, nay, the world has ever seen. Thanks, Goat. You're a true friend. My plan is so simple, so perfect. Rainbow wig, tail extension, big fake teeth, colored contact lenses, sassy satin shorts, go-go boots, temporary tattoo, horn enhancer, Unicorn number 87, sass, razzle dazzle, whimsy magic, je ne sais quoi. They'll forget all about their silly rubber bands once they get a load of my sassy new look and cheery whimsical attitude. Why are you drawn like that? Hey, Unicorn, what's with the sparkles and whimsy? It's got in my mouth. What the hey? Aw, man. Time to turn on the Unicharm. What has 2 hooves and is dripping with whimsy? This guy. Jump rope champ? That's cute. Let me know when you can fly. Your sandwich, now solid gold. Glasses, gold. You're welcome. This is going great. Now to wow the lunch crowd. Hey, Sharkhead Kid. Looks like you've got some competition in the choppers department. Whee! Magic me. Whack! Looks like people are too starstruck to sit near the razzle-dazzle and sparkle-barkle of a shiny unicorn. Can you blame them? With my horn in the way, I can't help the school win on the soccer field, but I can wow them with a crowd-pleasing halftime showstopper. Please don't. Whee! Making it rain cupcakes is so yesterday. Get a load of these full-size flaming birthday cakes. Go team! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at all of these birthday cakes with flames in them. Go home, Unicorn. Oh, dear. The next day, I've ruined everything. A stale brand mini muffin, great. Now I have no friends and no magic. Ding dong. Where have you been, Unicorn? We missed you at school today. Whoa! Somebody crack a window. Just look at this mess. Did a clown explode in here? But I thought you guys were mad at me. You've been super annoying for sure, but you're still our friend. You feeling okay, Unicorn? Are you going to puke or something? No, I'm not. I'm actually feeling kinda magical. I like that story. Miss Tracey feels like this unicorn some days. In fact, today. Anyway, it's still great to be here with you guys. That was called Unicorn is Maybe Not So Great After All. And it's by Bob Shea. It's one of my library books. And I think I have time for my last unicorn story. I'm going to take them back to the library. And I'm super excited because I'm going to I See Me bookstore tomorrow, and I'm going to get some new stories from them tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. Sophie Johnson, Unicorn Expert. And this book was written by Morag Hood, and the pictures very colorfully drawn by Ella Okstad. My name is Sophie Johnson, and I live with a unicorn. Do you see the unicorn anywhere? Oh wait, there's a unicorn on the wall, but that's a poster of a unicorn. I don't see any other unicorns. Do you? Maybe it's in another room. Anywho, I love unicorns. Well, not just one, actually. I think I have 17 at the moment. Let's see. I count a doll, another toy. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17. 17. That's 17 toys plus her little brother. But I don't see any unicorns. Did you see any unicorns? It can be hard work looking after so many. There's always a lot to do. Luckily, I am a unicorn expert. I am very busy teaching my unicorns everything they need to know. We start with magic, unicorns. Oh, there's a unicorn. That's a real one right there. Unicorn book. Then I show them how to hunt for food. They're in the kitchen. And I teach them about the dangers of balloons. I didn't know balloons were dangerous, did you? I mean, only if you're chewing on them and you try to swallow one up, that could be dangerous. Sometimes my unicorns lose their horns. Oh yeah, the horn did come off. But I don't worry because they soon grow back. Living with unicorns can be a bit tricky. I try to explain that magic is more important than mess. But I don't think Mom understands. Yeah, most moms wouldn't. And I'm thinking pretty much some dads don't either. Unicorns have many enemies, so sometimes I have to protect them. Being a unicorn expert is harder than you think. Really, it's a good thing I'm here. Some people don't even know what a real unicorn looks like. That's why they need me, Sophie Johnson, unicorn expert. The end. Well, that's the only unicorn I've ever seen. But this one's got a horn. That one has a horn. That one has a horn. So I guess those are her imagination station unicorns. All right, Sophie Johnson. You use your imagination station, girl. Okay, so we read that one book about the hug. And you know that because we have the pandemic going on, yeah, sometimes it's a little difficult to hug when you really want and you want to need a hug and you want to give a hug. Miss Tracey went to see her friend earlier today, and all we could do is just wave at each other. I was dropping off some food, and all I could do is wave at him. Say, hi, Mr. Willie. Yeah, so I got another hug book. All right, got another hug book, and it's all one way this time. I know turning around and all that good stuff. Same author, same illustrator, but this one is called While We Can't Hug. What do you do if you can't hug the person that you want to hug? Well, You can always give yourself a hug like we demonstrated, and I'll show you again before we leave. But, well, let's just keep reading. For all the children who cannot hug the ones they love. While we can't hug. Hedgehog and Tortoise were the best of friends. They wanted to give each other a great big hug, but they weren't allowed to touch. Don't worry, said Owl. There are lots of ways to show someone you love them. Hedgehog tried a wave, and that made Tortoise smile. Tortoise made a funny face, and that made Hedgehog laugh. Hedgehog wrote a letter. The end. And Tortoise wrote one back. Dear Tortoise. Dear Hedgehog. And when Tortoise did a little dance, Hedgehog joined in. Hedgehog blew a kiss across the gap between them. Tortoise saw it and caught it and kept it. Put this in my pocket. Keep it for later. And sent 3 back again. I think this is a cute little picture, little hedgehog's little belly button. Tortoise sang a song, and Hedgehog played along. Still a friend of mine, you're still a friend of mine. Still a friend of mine, you're still a friend of mine. I said I wouldn't go sing in public no more, y'all, but, you know, this story time. You got to do what you got to do to story time. You know what I'm saying? I recorded myself singing, so I'm not even going to go back and listen to this that I just did right there because I was so embarrassed when I heard myself sing for the first time. You could not tell me that I did not sound like I needed to be on the album with the song artist. Yeah, and then I replayed it, and I just sounded a hot fried chicken mess. So I decided that I was not singing in public anymore. Then they both painted pictures, true story, so that everyone would know they were friends. Through the rain, ooh, it's gonna rain today, I think. Maybe even snow. And shine. They could not touch. They couldn't hug. But they both knew that they were loved. I like this story. While We Can't Hug by Eoin, McLaughlin, and Polly Dunbar. Aw, I like that one. Well, boys and girls, we are out of time. That was story time for today. I am so excited to have Miss Tanisha, Tyler, and Tyson, Miss Nethra, and Colin, Destiny, and Brooklyn. And let's see who else was watching over here at the YouTube channel. Anybody checking in over there? Hey, y'all. Okay. So I love having you all there with me today. You know, you can always read stories to your pets, to your family members or your friends, you know, because who doesn't like to have a story read to them, right? And you know what? Your toy stuffed animals, they love it when you read to them, or your pets. Miss Tinkerbell, if she wasn't tired, she'd be right here, right next to me, reading a story with me. As long as she can be next to me, she is thrilled as pie. And what better way to have someone next to you by reading a book? Yep. And each and every time you read that book, you know what you got to do. Give yourself a hug. Yeah, baby. Ooh, yes. And when you're giving yourself a hug, you're taking a really deep breath, breathing in all the good stuff. Oh, and when you let that breath go, you breathe out all the bad stuff, the sadness, the madness, the liver, onions and stuff like that. If you like liver, that's great. And you can breathe in liver if you want. But Miss Tracey cannot stand. That's the worst food ever on the planet, as far as I'm concerned. Anywho, I've always had fun with you guys. I thank you very much for tuning into the I See Me bookstore page on Facebook. Give them a call. They are open for business. Yes, it's buying season. It's always buying season, but give them a call. Go to their website, www.icmebookstore.com. And you're already on the Facebook page there, so there's information is there too as well. And be sure to go to that YouTube channel, Points Lover Patty, right? And give a thumbs up to my commercial that I'm in. Save me the money. Yeah, you gotta go to the thingy. And then also go to my Read to Me Ms Tracey YouTube channel. Also give it a thumbs up and share it and subscribe. Thank you very much to everyone. It is time to go. So I will see you later, alligator and a wild crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, mwah, jellyfish. I'll see you soon, big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. Hey. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Take care. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself self-care. Give yourself a hug every day, several times a day. It is your daily vitamin. Miss Tracey loves you. Keep reading. Peace. Holla. And I'll do the best that I can to turn it around. Here and now.